Good afternoon, guys, and happy, what's today? Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. Guys, I'm going to try and keep the vlog a little bit shorter just because I told you guys yesterday's vlog that I got sick again. After literally being sick like less than a month ago. And guys, honestly, I did the coconut oil pulling in the morning again, and I didn't have a sore throat for pretty much the entire day, up till maybe a little bit before football practice. It started bothering me again. Then I was yelling at football practice, so I feel like that kind of strained my voice a little bit too. Because I was, oh my goodness. Well, we actually had a pretty good practice, but I was yelling at the kids at some points because they were kind of not really paying attention. So, I did that a couple times, and so I feel like that kind of made it a little bit worse. And then I was like, oh, you know what, I'll just gargle with some salt water. So then, like, after practice, once we got back, like, probably about, an hour, 2 hours ago or whatever, I did that. And it was better for about, like, a half an hour, or, like, an hour or so. And now in the last, like, maybe 20 minutes to an hour now, has been bothering me like crazy, honestly, guys. So yeah, it's just, oh my gosh, it's like the only thing that's bothering me too. And like I looked and I was like, I don't think I have strep throat because I can't really tell. But it didn't look like it to me, like, in the back of my throat. My tonsils look like they're a little red, but like for the most part everything, like nothing looks crazy, like, oh my gosh, I'm sick. But I don't know, honestly, it's just been the last, like, probably, like, less than an hour. It's just killing me now. And honestly, though, I did, too, like I told you guys, I did the coconut oil pulling, like, this morning, like I did yesterday. And for the most of the day, it was completely fine. Then, like, a little bit before football practice, it was kind of bothering me again. So I actually, like, heated up a cup of water and actually had some Crystal Light, and I put Crystal Light in there. And just because, like, when I have a sore throat, I hate tea, honestly. And I wanted something that was flavored because I was like, I don't want to just drink hot water. So I was trying to figure out, like, what should I drink. So I was like, well, I have some, like, little Crystal Light packets, and it actually did help because I felt like it kind of, like, coated my throat a little bit, and it tasted good too, so I didn't have, like, nasty taste in the back of my throat. And it was also warm, so it helped, my throat as well. And I feel like that got me through football practice pretty much. But again, yelling afterwards, and then even now too, it's bothering me again. And I don't even know, honestly, the salt water might have made it actually worse, because it, like, only helped for, like, a little bit. But yeah, guys, I felt totally, completely fine today. Like, no lie, guys. Honestly, I was, like, at football practice, running around, like, picking stuff up. Like, like I said, I was yelling at the kids today and stuff like that. But, oh my gosh, I just, like, don't even know. It just, like, it's just my throat, like, nothing else. Like, I had, like, a little bit of, like, a head thing, and I feel like it's kind of in the morning, though, just because, like, I wake up and, like, from, my nose is a little bit more stuffy today, too, but I feel like I wake up from, like, laying down, and, like, all of a sudden, then I'm, like, sitting up and stuff like that, and I'm, like, everything's just, like, I don't know, like, my sinuses and everything like that are just, like, adjusting to the day. So I'm, like, not so good in the morning, but like I said, I did the coconut oil pulling, and honestly helped a ton with my throat and everything. And I did, like, a little gargling with the coconut oil as well, and it helped so much. Like I said, through the majority of the day was completely fine. I didn't have a sore throat or nothing. But I don't want to do it, like, I was thinking about maybe after I take a shower, like, before I go to bed, to do it one more time, just so that I'm not sleeping with a sore throat, so hopefully I can sleep through the night. Because I did last night wake up a couple times because I couldn't, like, breathe. Like, it felt like it was, like, I don't even know, like, it hurt, and, like, I couldn't breathe. Like, it was hurting to, like, breathe even. And so, honestly, guys, I seriously don't even know. I don't know how sick I am, because I don't feel sick like I told you guys to. Today is a little bit worse than yesterday, but, like, physically I felt totally fine. And I feel like, too, it had a little bit more, like, I feel like I was a little more lethargic today, but it was also because of the weather, because, again, it was, like, 82 degrees, and it said it was supposed to be warmer. Originally, when I looked at the weather on Sunday, it said that Monday was supposed to be 80, it was supposed to be 82 today. Well, it was 82 yesterday, and I think it was 82 or more, or higher today. I'm not sure, I never saw the exact temperature for today, but I know it was at least up to 82 when I did check, but I didn't see what the high was supposed to be. But yeah, it was like again, it was just hot today, and I feel like that might have had a little bit more to do with it, because I was just like, you know, I wanted to just be in bed because I was like even though too I was getting uncomfortable, and like even now too I feel like I am, even though the air conditioner is on, but I was like in my sweatshirt, and like it's like today was more of like a humid day, like it was nasty out. Like yesterday was more of like a cool, like dry heat kind of day, but today was more of like a hot, like humid, like night. Especially like yesterday was more of like a dry heat, so it actually felt cooler kind of when the sun went down, but today was like that humidity just kind of stuck around and was nasty. And that's why I feel like today was actually maybe a little bit worse. Like I felt worse, but I feel like it was more like the temperature, especially at the football practice too. But yeah guys, like I said, I'm gonna end the vlog a little bit earlier for today just because I need to go take a shower too. Now I gotta go wash my hair and everything like that, and I'm trying to stop my throat from hurting, which I don't even know what to do. But guys, today Matthew did get his driver's license. I think I told you guys yesterday, I might have mentioned it, that he was going to go get his driver's license today. So he actually didn't go to school because they were gone for like I think 2 or 3 hours. But I did hear they stopped at Arby's, and my mom also had to stop at CVS too. So yeah, but then he took the car and he went to football practice like by himself, like drove for the first time like alone. It was so funny though, because like I saw him pulling out the driveway, and at first he's like adjusting all his mirrors, like he puts his seatbelts on right and everything like that, and then he's pulling out the driveway, and all of a sudden he just gets this huge smile on his face, like he was just so stinking happy that he was in the car all by himself, like driving out of the driveway and everything like that. And he was like, he came home and he was like, it was so weird, I turned on the music, he's like, and I was just in the car by myself driving. But he went to football practice, and I told him, I was like, you should come to our football practice afterwards, because you'll have the car, like you can just drive yourself right over. But apparently he wanted to stay for a volleyball game. They did like a volley for the cure. I think it's for breast cancer, because it's October. So I think that's what it was for. And so he stayed after with his girlfriend. I guess he also stayed after for the soccer game after that. We actually saw them. We were driving past the high school on our way home from the park, and so we saw them as they were leaving. But yeah, Matthew drove there and drove back home all by himself, which is kind of fun. But at first I was like, yeah, why don't you come to the park afterwards, like, you know, with us for football practice? And he was like, okay. And then he's like, wait, I don't know how to get there. It's literally like 4 blocks away from the high school. And he was like, but like, I guess not really. Well, kind of, but in order to get there, you have to kind of like drive further around, because there's like a train place that's there too and stuff like that. So not like a train, well, like there's this open field that like has no streets or nothing through it, so like you can't drive through there. And then there's like the train tracks and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, you have to like kind of go around through this like more suburban-y kind of neighborhood, more residential, I guess. And so he was like, well, I might have to go through like the industrial side and then come back like that way. And so he was like, maybe I'll just do that. And he was like, maybe I just won't come to practice at all, because he didn't know how to drive there. I was like, really, Matthew? Like, it's literally like 4 blocks away. You have to figure out how to get there. But yeah, anyways, though, guys, I'm sorry, guys, I am sick. Yeah, hopefully I will feel better, you know, tomorrow. Honestly, I don't know, because I feel like it's getting worse versus getting better. But also too, I feel like when I got sick, like what was it, like a month ago or whatever, it got about to be this bad, and then it kind of started to like drift away. But it didn't really even last me much longer than a week. So hopefully I'm not like really sick with anything. But again, like I said though, like physically and like still mentally, I like, again, I told you guys, if my appetite goes is how I know I'm really sick. And I still, like, I was eating cookies today. I was like chowing down on you know, all kinds of stuff. So I feel like I'm not really that sick yet, and hopefully won't get that sick. But you know, hopefully it's just kind of how it was, like, again, a month ago. But, you know, again, I really hope it doesn't last very long, and I hope that I can get over it pretty quickly. But at the same time too, like I said, it's like I'm not super sick where it's just like I'm totally like bedridden and like feel horrible. And so I'm like, I don't want to take anything like super major or anything like that, because I'm like, you guys know, I hate medicine, like, in general. I don't like to take anything, and so I'm like, unless I'm like, just like I can't stand it anymore, like, you know, I'll be like, okay, I'll take Dayquil or something like that, but honestly, I can't stand taking that stuff too, because I feel like it makes it worse, because everything tastes bad, and then I got nasty, like, medicine flavored stuff in the back of my throat, and I'm like, this isn't what I want when I'm sick, you know, to be taking, like, nasty medicine and stuff like that. I was like, that's the last thing I want to do, and, like, it honestly, it's more to, like, help your symptoms than to actually, like, help you recover, you know, and so that's why it's more like vitamin C is what you need to be taking. I've been taking my vitamin C every single day, really for, like, the last almost month, like, every single day, right before football practice, I take my vitamins, which the only day I might not is Wednesdays, just because we don't, and I always remind myself to take them before. So Wednesdays I'm kind of, sometimes will forget. Fridays I take them before Matthew's football game, and then normally maybe one day on the weekend I might forget, just because, again, before we leave for the football game, though, regardless if it's on Saturday or Sunday, I'll take them, so then that other day I might forget. But I always take them before we leave for whatever football activity we have going on. So I've been really good for, like, the past month. I might have only missed, like, 2 days out of the week. But, you know, regardless, I've been good with taking them, and I'm still getting sick, like, I don't even know. So, anyways, though, I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a little thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So, bye, guys.